what do they get when they drop their XRP or other digital assets into your organization?
We actually don't take we take possession of your assets. They move them into custody, but they are still their assets. So that's been a pretty big piece for me. So maybe a little context and background about my journey would be helpful. So I made a bunch of money in digital assets in 20 and 21, and then started consulting with some family offices, working with them to provide private client services. So things that you would think of for a normal multifamily office: estate planning, tax strategies, wealth management, wealth advisory, all of those things kind of culminating in a one-stop shop for somebody that makes a substantial amount of wealth in digital assets.
Yeah.
And I have a very high conviction on XRP, which I think many people do, you as well. And so I consolidated my position in early 21, well, actually 22. And about the time I started getting on X and talking about a lot of the stuff that I was doing. Over the last 2 years, we've worked to provide institutional custody for our clients, which you mentioned. And a lot of people are scared of a repeat of FTX or Celsius or Voyager exchanges. I allude to exchanges kind of like a public restroom. You get in there, do your business, and get out, right? You're not hanging out or loitering in there.
Yeah.
So a lot of people want to move their assets somewhere that's safe, protected in their name, bankruptcy remote, segregated, and insured. And so that's what we provide for people alongside the advisory. And then we have some really unique strategies to be able to actually generate returns on assets that don't have a native yield, like, Ethereum or Solana. You have ways that you can stake that and generate some returns. Whereas XRP, a lot of people have been waiting for Flare and some of these other opportunities to generate returns. And we've already done that. So we paid our first check to people out of our hedge fund. Nothing crazy, a little less than 1% was paid out to people over the quarter. But it's returns, free cash on your XRP,
Yep.
Sat in institutional custody with all the assurances that you get from like a Schwab or Fidelity account.